Hello YouTube. This is a video about shopping for the holidays or anything while keeping in mind how to declutter and stick to a budget. This is actually a second attempt on a video because those of you who know me know I do not have fancy videography equipment. I have my phone. I can make a 10-minute long video and it cuts me off. So I'm going to try to keep this one shorter. Alright. When shopping and trying to keep clutter in your house to a minimum and stick to your budget, always go with a list. Stick to your list. Whether it's grocery shopping, shopping for gifts, things like that. Make a list, whether it be a meal planning list or a list of who you've got to get gifts for, what you've got to do. And if you can do it well before the events coming up, all the better. I do include extras on my list. For instance, when I go grocery shopping, I have a little divided chart, and on it includes treats. And I'll put things the kids want, like they want big brownies and like that. But then I put like treat one and treat two. And if I see something that I see like and it's on sale and it's like a candy or just a little something, it is on my list and I'm getting it. Um, Number two, online shopping. Online shopping is great, especially for Christmas shopping, because you can look up, you can compare prices, you can get free shipping, all kind of things without actually having to go into a store such as Walmart, where not only are you going to be looking at the things that you want for gift types, but there's also multiple impulse purchases. You smell the bakery, you smell the food cooking in the deli. So not only are you going to go over budget, you're probably going to ruin your diet. You're going to do all kind of things like that. I do like shopping in an actual store and interacting with people, and I like seeing the clothing and things I'm getting. But for some things like electronics that like I'm not going to know what I'm looking at in a box anyway, I can find all that information online and probably get a better deal, plus get free shipping. So I'm going to have less stuff I'm actually bringing into the house to clutter up my house. I'm going to stick to my budget and stick to my list better. Um, Number three, when you are in the store and looking at things, you can walk away. You can walk by a beautiful dress, outfit, neat electronic, whatever, and say, oh, well, that's neat, and move on with your life. It does not have to come home with you just because it's neat or cool or pretty. If it is something you're like, well, hey, that might be useful, still walk away, because 9 times out of 10, once you get home, you're going to completely forget about it. And if you forget about it, you did not need it anyway. If you are still thinking about it a few days later, you can look it up online and see if you can find it on sale or find a better price for it, or one that does even more things or that's even prettier or your size or whatever the case may be. You can find it online. Okay. Another thing is, do you need it? If you need it, that's one thing. But if you really need that many more clothes, well, what's wrong with your clothes at home? Why don't you get rid of those? Just because it's a pretty shirt or it says something funny on it doesn't mean you need it. So that works with the walk away. Once again, if you're still thinking about it a few days later, you can check it out online, you can go back to the store. But most of the time, if you really think about it, get home, do I need this? If you didn't forget about it, you might find you don't really need it. Planning. Plan for your shopping trips. Try to plan not to go shopping. Make that your goal. You want to shop as little as possible. That's less impulse and less temptations to go over your budget and to bring all this junk in your house. You do not need 20 kinds of face cream. You do not need 15 or 30 pairs of shoes. You don't need those. Go through and look at what you have. Learn to be happy with what you have. Look and see what it is that you wear over and over and over. Now, some of you might be in a job or a position where you wear 15 pairs of shoes, and I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the other 99.9% of the population, especially females, who own beautiful dresses and beautiful shoes that are sitting in their closet and never going anywhere, and they're wearing the same 3 outfits over and over and over. Stop buying new clothes if you don't need them. You'll stick to your budget. Your closet will be thankful. Yeah, plan your shopping so you're there as least amount as possible. And the last thing is advertising. TV, radio, YouTube, even everything is showing you all these awesome, awesome, awesome products. Well, the things they're doing to show you all these awesome, awesome projects aren't always exactly what these projects or what these products really are. The chances of you buying something off of one of these advertisements and it being as awesome as the product claims to be in that ad is about the chance you have of your kid who promised you everything in the world to get you to do something or buy them something. The chances of your kid holding up all those promises. You know what I mean? The kid, oh, mom, I'm going to clean my room. I'm going to do my chores. I'm going to come home and do my homework. I'm not going to argue with my brothers and sisters. I'm going to be great. And you will just buy me this one thing, mom. Please just buy me this one thing. And you get it. And what do? The same darn thing they were already doing. They're arguing. They're not cleaning. Whatever. That's about as good as your chance of that advertising being 100% accurate and that product being as great and wonderful as they claim to be. But just keep those in mind, especially Christmas is coming. Yes, it's too early to be talking Christmas, but it's not too early to be budgeting for Christmas. Plan it out. And don't be afraid to give people cash. We are working on the Dave Ramsey envelope system. And so you know what your kid's getting from me for their birthday? They're getting $5 in a card. I have a friend who's getting married soon. You know what she's getting? She's an adult. She's getting $20 in a card. I don't want to give all these people little gifts or little things that are in my budget that is just going to be in their way. I mean, how many of y'all get a gift from somebody that your kid's never going to use? You're going to feel bad throwing it away, and it's just cluttering up your space. And you don't want to throw it away because what if they notice it's not there? That's what's in your head. I don't know of anybody who has ever asked me, "What'd you do with that gift I gave you?" Except my mother. My mom will ask. But everybody else, nobody asks you what you did with your kid's present that they got them. Give them $5 and let that kid get whatever money they got from all these aunts and uncles or whoever and put it and get one nice thing they really want. Or let them save it for something they want to get. Don't feel bad to just give cash. Stick in your budget. If you can give that kid $1, I promise most children, especially if they're under 10, that dollar is going to be the same as a 5 to them. Give them $1. Give what you can. Don't feel bad about not giving a lot. And stick to your budget. Don't ruin your budget. And don't buy crap you don't need. All right. If y'all have any tips, ideas, suggestions, thoughts on this, let me know. Click like, comment, subscribe. Talk to me, people. Bye.